And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Deal, y'all. Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in action with another reaction video. Back in this thing, like cook crack in this thing. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. For more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you can't get in college, big dog. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper worth out of fly. Little gnat. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. My two singles, Start From Scratch and Nightmare Before Christmas is both out now. Words are hard. I say Christmas, Crashmas. Either way go. Don't worry about that. Get into that. Rich Trapper mentioned me. That's out now. Shout out to G Perico and Rucci for being a part of that video shoot. As well as King Harris. They mentioned in that video as well. Blah, blah, blah. You trying to get $100, man. $50 two different ways. Drop a comment because the best comment of the month of March will receive a $50 cash app as well. The top commenter between now and 6,000 subscribers will also receive a $50 cash Appington. We finna jump into this content, big dog. The moment we've been waiting on. We got Big Deal on No Jumper. Keep in mind, y'all, this is live. I give y'all these live premieres as it's going up right now. I'm giving it to y'all. We finna jump into this, man. Big Deal, Trell's little brother, excuse me, sliding onto the No Jumper stage. Let's get to it, man. Let's go.
Coolest podcast in the world. And today, they said it couldn't be done, but we're officially in here. The Big Deal interview is finally happening.
Oh, yeah. Showtime, man.
They've been trying to silence you, man.
I don't know why.
It's a weird dynamic, man. Because when I see you on camera, I'm like, damn, this guy's got a lot of star power. Like, anybody who has this dude around needs to be leaning into it and trying to figure out what you could bring to the table. But instead, it feels like people just don't want you to shine.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, man. I've been trying to figure that out for a while now.
Bro, he's starting off being messy. Adam 22 is starting off with the messy Messington.
And I just can't seem to figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I ain't coming empty-handed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming with myself, and it's a lot that come with me. You know what I'm saying? I got the people behind me, you know what I'm saying? You brought me in the game, you know what I'm saying? Chanting my name out on No Jumper, you feel me?
Right.
Telling my stories, and you made the people interested.
So where were you at during the No Jumper era of these dudes being on the podcast since 2020, 2021?
For those of y'all who don't know, Big Deal was Trell's brother. Y'all know that Adam 22 and Trell have a pre-existing issue. They got a beef, and now Big Deal, Trell's brother, is on No Jumper with Adam 22. And we just praying to God that he ain't gonna say nothing crazy about his brother, bro. But let's see where this goes.
All that
shit, I was in the field, man, in the streets, you know, doing what I do. You feel me?
Right. But I
was trying to get in, though. I was trying to get in, like, hey, tell Adam, let me get up there. Let me be the security or something so I can shake niggas down. You feel me? So they won't be coming up there just any kind of way. You feel me? But
whoa, I
they
didn't
want
to
let me get around.
Damn. So they just didn't invite you around during that era?
I mean, I got a couple little invites, but it was like, I'm not being invited to where I can get some chili. I don't want to just be invited just to come hang around, you know, for the look. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to come work, too. I want to put in some work and get my paper.
Right. Definitely. So, okay, I was thinking about this last night. You tell me if you agree. Because, like, I could totally, like, use this interview as a chance to talk shit and to try to, like, use this as, like, a propaganda angle to try to, like, you know, make people look bad and shit like that. But that's not... I don't think that's what we're really trying to do here. We're just trying to have like an honest conversation and talk about where you're coming from and everything like that, and really just kind of let
Big Deal's trying to get, Adam 22 is trying to get Big Deal comfortable so he can smut out his brother.
everything out for the people out there.
Oh, yeah.
Because do you feel kind of like angry or pissed off about how shit has turned out at this point, or are you kind of a little bit more over it?
No, I'm just laid back about it. But, you know, I'm just serving niggas. You feel me? They got to be served their papers. You feel me? When they do whole shit. So, you know, it is what it is. But I ain't mad about nothing. You feel me?
Right.
I just had to come tell them about themselves. You feel me? Because I feel as a brother, you know what I'm saying, I shouldn't be treated the way I'm being treated. You feel me? And it's like, you know, I'm on call.
Right.
I'm the person that's on call. I'm the person you talk to, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes about, you know, personal shit with ideas and, you know, telling you did good on this and all that. I'm like, damn, like, what's up with me? Well, why I gotta be the bad guy? Why I'm, you know what I'm saying? You trying to make me like I'm Debo. Like,
Right. Because, okay, stuff started to get a little messy when AD got into his situation in San Diego.
Yeah.
And then what did you do? You went on your Instagram story and basically you were like, damn, AD took a L.
Yeah, man, I had seen the shit. You know, it was
You straight? What you need? What's up? Don't ask nothing that shouldn't be asked on camera. That's all me, big dog. Don't you drink my soda. You said what? All right, but that's me though. Yes. He goes, no. Yes. That's me.
and all.
Look, Black Dad, don't drink my Pepsi. Don't you drink, boy. Better not. Don't drink my Pepsi. Don't do it. I got a mug right now in the freezer. I got ice in it. I put a little bit more water in it before I put it in the freezer about 20 minutes ago. Don't you drink my Pepsi, boy.
Over the, you know, the vlogs or whatever, you know, YouTubes, Instagrams, people posting. I'm like, damn, this nigga AD done took a L.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I jumped on the gram and, you know, I spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? I was on live with somebody, and you know what I'm saying, I started to speak about the topic because people was in the comments asking.
For those of y'all who don't know, come here, Six. For those of y'all who don't know, this is my dog Six. Come here, Six. This is my dog Six. Six is getting famous out here. I love how everybody's reaching out to me, showing me love, but the first thing y'all say is, what's up with the dog? So that's Six. Six is a Sholo, a Mexican hairless, XOLO. Six is a rich ninja dog. Yes, sir. But let's get back into Big Deal.
Questions and shit. So, you know, I spoke on it. I'm like, man, that nigga took an L, man. That's it. That's all. You feel me? I ain't seen no other footage. You feel me? That's all I seen. You feel me? So I went on there speaking about that. You know, then I was asked why I don't go, you know, to my brother podcast to back on Fig. And I'm like, I don't feel like I should just be taking those rides out there if he not taking the initiative to be like, you know what, let me put him on since he got all this going with my podcast. You know what I'm saying? He got the bears going crazy in the chat.
Right.
The people steadily DMing his phone. They asking for him. They sending super chats asking for him.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did, man. I talked about AD, said he took an L.
But you saying he took an L is like the lightest possible way of describing that shit, right? Because you could have been disrespectful.
Yeah, I could have.
You really weren't. You were basically just like, yeah, it's an L. Like that's the nicest way you could describe it. You could have clowned him.
it.
Hey, this is what we will say. AD, we need the full footage of that fight, big dog. We need the full footage of the fight because, yeah, that's ugly. It's ugly.
Made all kinds of jokes about him, whatever. Like, it's not like, you know, he didn't get shot, stabbed, you know, knocked out, etc. So it's not like the biggest L ever, but it's not a great look. And almost every person who talked about it on camera basically said what you said at the very least. So I was surprised that they lashed out about that shit. Like what you said was so inappropriate.
Yeah, but you know, I feel like anybody should have the right to speak on it. You feel me? And clown him if he the homie.
Right.
You feel me? He got to get served. That's the homie. He took an L. We gonna serve him. We gonna clown him, and that's it. That's all. But you know, I went and did it, and I guess Heather felt some type of way about it because she felt like I ain't a part of the team or something. So I shouldn't be speaking on that. You feel me? So she took it upon herself to DM me. You know what I'm saying? To check me about the situation, and you know.
Now I will say this. It's very inappropriate, in my opinion, for Heather to reach out to T-Rail's brother. If it was an issue, you could have spoke to T-Rail. T-Rail could have spoke to his brother. I have two brothers. I am a middle child. I can't think of a time if they didn't got at my girl. I can't think of a time I done got at they girl. Have we all had girls that the other ones don't like? Yes. Do we talk to the girls about it? No. We talk to each other. We brothers. We handle our situations amongst ourselves. Our women don't get involved in that. And I ain't saying that that's inappropriate to their relationship. I'm not saying nobody's right, nobody's wrong. I'm saying, in my opinion, within my household, not their house, my house, which is separate from their house, totally separate, that is, in fact, something that would not ever happen. And I believe is inappropriate and causes causes little conflicts in situations like this that are unnecessary.
You feel me? Then I pulled up and I did what I did on stream with my brother.
Because miscommunications can be miscommunications, and this is when I'll say this too. You never know if Big Deal has a pre-existing issue with Heather. You never know if Heather has a pre-existing issue with Big Deal. But what I always say is, people say, well, you text it and it sound like, text messages don't sound like anything outside of the voice in your head that you're reading it with, big dog. So if you know that you have an attitude or you blah, 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 that's the voice you're reading it with. You can't read a text message in my voice. It's your voice in your head that's going off in the text. You feel me? So, excuse me, it's a lot of room for miscommunications there. And it sucks because they're family. You know what I'm saying? I believe Heather and T-Row got kids together. That's their uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be love. It's supposed to be love.
You feel me? It was just a lot of shit that's been going on for years. Right. And I'm like, shit, why not speak on it today? You feel me? I'm coming. You feel me? I was way across the world. You feel me? When I jumped on the freeway, I'm like, I'm finna go pull up on this nigga. You feel me?
But the crazy thing about the argument that you guys had then is that he keeps saying, we're trying to help you get some chili. But then he also blatantly makes it clear that he's not going to be able to pay you or anything like that. And so it's kind of like, well, like, what the you even talking about? Because obviously the only person that is going to be getting money if you show up to Back on Fig and talk a bunch of shit is them.
Yeah.
So like when them saying like we're trying to help you get chili, but no, we're not going to help you start a show, and no, we're not going to make you a permanent co-host.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the help coming from.
Where's the chili?
Yeah, where the chili at?
And it's not like you're getting any chili by just going on Instagram Live and just talking about it, but that's just your like basic free speech.
Yeah, that's just my free speech, and you know it. That also,
it's not like you're getting any chili by just going on Instagram Live and just talking about it, but that's just your like basic free speech.
Yeah, that's just my free speech, and you know it. That all.
He said "spreech." I thought I was tripping. Free speech. My man Big Deal said free spreech. Like free the homie spreech. Nah, spreech is already free, big dog. Spreech is already free. Speech is the word you was looking for. Free speech is the word you was looking for. Words are hard, big dog. Words are hard. Don't worry about it.
So brings the people over there to me, though. You feel me? Just to, you know, so when I do get the building and, you know, get to where I'm going to go, if nobody going to help me, you know, they running over there. The fans running over there. So it's all good for me, you feel me? Even though I ain't getting no chili out of it, you feel me?
Right.
The fans, they still coming. So, you know, when I do get in motion, they going to be right there. They already in tune with me.
But Heather even telling you to stop talking about it, was that, like, were you guys really close beforehand? Because there's, like, old screenshots of you where you're saying, like, this is my sis, shit like that. But has that kind of worn away over time?
Yeah, I mean, she's still sis, but, you know, she need to know how to stay in her place, you feel me? And let my brother holler at me if it's an issue with something or somebody feels some type of way. Because we've been doing it.
Now, I can't agree with that, man. I'm always non-biased. Y'all know I got love for the Fig community world. Y'all know. However, y'all just heard me say brother situations are brother situations. Period, point blank. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all.
Off and on, you feel me? So 1 minute we cool, 1 minute we not, you know what I'm saying? So he just need to check her, you know what I'm saying? Keep her in her place and, you know, we can move on. But I really don't think they gonna help me out with no chili though. Like,
now what I will say is, it's not my place. That's his brother. You know what I'm saying? So let's always keep this in mind. This whole video, we're going to keep in mind that that's his brother. That's his brother. Personally, I would never say, hey, bro, you got to check your girl. Because that could be interpreted a certain type of way. You can't tell another man what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? I will use different verbiage. I would probably say something like, hey, bro, let's try to keep our relationship between us and not include her and things that we might not agree with. That's how I would say it. However, to my brother, I would have said something a lot more harsh than what Big Deal is saying right now. But you can't say that to my brother. I can say that to my brother. It's the same situation. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand Big Deal's point. Right now, Big Deal is pointing out a point of points. You feel me? A big deal of a point.
I don't want to see me get no chili.
But do you think that he's intimidated by your presence in terms of the podcast and shit? Because to me, I feel like it's an obvious layup. You got somebody like you around. You can talk about shit on camera. You got plenty of opinions. You got experience in the streets to be able to have these kind of conversations. Why not embrace you to some extent? But it feels like they don't want that, and I don't really understand why.
Yeah, I don't even understand why, but if he was intimidated, that'll be shame on him, you feel me? Because to have me around and be a better look for him, you feel me? With anybody questioning anything, you know what I'm saying, with his gang ties or anything, you know what I'm saying? If you got your little bro around that's official, you know what I'm saying, really courted on this shit, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? We're going to stop that right there. Y'all make sure y'all watch the next video, man. I'm going to keep y'all posted. as we continue to give y'all developments on the situation with Big Deal and T-Rail. That's all right there. Gotta watch the next video so you can see what happens next, man. Doing this No Jumper live reaction. Shout out to T-Rail. Shout out to Big Deal. Heavenly Pies, sit your boys down so they can talk and get this together because you a great woman. You feel me? I know you raising better than this. They all on the internet acting crazy. You feel me? Shout out to Heavenly Pies for sure, for sure. Great woman, great woman. Shout out to that black queen. Either way it go. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And I'm going to say this. I never say this. But for the sake of these series of videos with Big Deal and T-Rail, before y'all make any stupid comments, they brothers, bro. Just keep that in mind. Y'all be saying some wild-ish in the comments. And I'll say some wild-ish in the comments. I ain't going to lie. You feel me? I'll be saying some wild-ish. But with this one, they brothers. So let's... You know what I'm saying? All that. Anyway, go. Hit that red dot, slide it to left here. As you can see this good chili we giving away here at TNN Trap News Network. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWOR. X, that's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6. Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money. Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You. 2 singles start from scratch and Nightmare Before Christmas. They both out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. That's out now too, so make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. Free Avenue Angel until he's free. Watch the next video, man. You got Big Deal talking about T-Rail and what he means to the Hoover Crips. We up out of here.